Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Rodrigues and I'm back with my new video for this month. So last month we celebrated Mental Health Awareness Week starting in the third week of May, starting from 18th May to 22nd of May. But since we were all gripped with COVID-19, I decided to do a video on COVID-19 and mental health. So this month I said I'll do a video on mental health awareness. So, talking about mental health awareness, I just remembered something that happened to me. So, I was talking to someone about our mental health support group, that is Mood Cafe, which is run by myself and three other professionals. And the moment I said mental health support group, she asked me, "What is mental health?" And I was so shocked to hear this, and I didn't know what to say to her. But then I explained to her what is mental health and what the mental health support group is all about. So, coming to our topic, mental health awareness, I feel it is very important because there are still some people who don't know what is mental health, leave alone mental illness and the different mental illnesses. So, I decided to do this video on mental health awareness where I can talk on the need to create mental health awareness and also the different ways that you and I can use to create mental health awareness in our own way. So, coming to the need to create mental health awareness. I feel it is very important to create mental health awareness because it is some people still don't know what is mental health and what is mental illness. So, if somebody is suffering from mental illness, they will not know what is happening to them and they will not know that there is help and where to go and what to do. So it will be very difficult for them, and they will continue to suffer, and they will not get any help. And sometimes they may even think or attempt suicide or hurt someone or even die of suicide. So there is a great need to create mental health awareness. So how we are going to do this? Now, some of you will say it is the responsibility of the government, it is the responsibility of the professionals like the psychiatrists, the psychologists, the psychiatric nurse. But I don't think you need to be somebody big, like a big politician or a big psychiatrist or a big director of a mental health NGO to create mental health awareness. You and I can create mental health awareness and in our own way. There are so many ways and simple ways that you can use to create mental health awareness. And I would like to share some of these ways that we can use to create mental health awareness in our own way. So I would like to start with telling your mental health story to your loved ones. So, if you have a mental health issue or you've come across a mental health problem in your life, then you can tell it to your loved ones. Maybe you can tell them what you went through and how you came out of it, the help and support you received, and so on. I look for an opportunity to tell my mental health story not only to my loved ones but also to those who show an interest in it. So, if anyone shows an interest in my mental health story, I will be very open to them so that they can get motivated and inspired and they know that mental illness is not the end of the story. It is something that you can come out of and you can live a normal life. So, the next thing that you can do is not hiding your diagnosis when you are not well. So many of us, what we do, especially when we have a mental health diagnosis and we are not well, we hide from others. So if you're working at a workplace and you go through depression, you can always tell your boss and your colleagues that you have gone through depression and you have come out of it, and it is just part of your life. I used to hide my mental health diagnosis from my employers for a very long time. And when it used to be time to tell my employers about it, I used to just quit my job because I was very ashamed to talk about it and I didn't know what to say. And I was very scared about what is going to happen when they come to know about it. But later I learned that mental illness is nothing to be ashamed of. And if I tell my employers, I can get help and support. So my last employer, when I went into depression, I told them about it, and they were very helpful and supportive. They gave me time off to get well from my depression. So you don't always have to hide your diagnosis. Someone or the other will understand you. So the next thing is bringing mental health in every conversation. So I look for every opportunity to talk about mental health, maybe my mental illness, maybe my mental health issues, or mental health support group that I run. So I always make it a point to talk on something related to mental health wherever I go. But sometimes it becomes very difficult to talk on mental health because of the stigma around it, and because people look at it as a very serious topic. But if we all start doing it, and if we all try, one day we will get there. So the next thing is asking about someone's mental health. So many times we ask people, how are you? And we mean whether they have fever, cold, or any physical illness. But it's high time we start looking at people's mental health. We also need to see if the person is feeling okay, if he's feeling stressed, if he's feeling anxious, if he's feeling angry, or if he's feeling hurt, and so on. And it is always good to ask about one's mental health. Don't be afraid or ashamed to ask about someone's mental health. So, the next thing that we can do is posting about mental health on social media. So, we post on COVID 19, diabetes, and stroke and heart disease. Then, why not mental health? It is high time we start posting about mental health on Facebook and Instagram. So small things, small posts like some quotes related to mental health can be posted on our Facebook and Instagram. And if you see someone posting something related to mental health, you can always share it on your wall or your page. And this way we can create mental health awareness. So the next thing that we can do is tell people about the treatment options available. So this is when you meet someone who needs help. So if you meet someone who needs help with their mental health, or with their if they have mental health problems, if you know the treatment options, you can always tell them about it. They can see a counselor, they can see a psychologist, they can see a psychiatrist, or mental health NGO, and so on. Even by telling treatment options to others, you can create mental health awareness. So the message to take is, don't think that it is the government's job, it is the authorities, it is the professionals, the psychiatrists and the psychologists who have to create mental health awareness. You and I, especially people and families affected by mental illness, can come out and talk openly and freely on mental health and mental illness, and we can create mental health awareness. Don't wait till it happens to you. Don't wait till you have a mental health problem and then you will come out and create mental health awareness. Mental illness can happen to anyone and at any time. So start before and always give your mental health top priority. So help those you know who struggle, and keep creating mental health awareness in your own way. Thank you.